All right, good afternoon. It is a great pleasure and honor on behalf of our students, staff, families, and fellow educators that we welcome you to the open house for Harold Ferguson High School and Thompson Career Campus. My name is Dr. Jason Germain, Principal of Ferguson High School and the Thompson Career Campus. Today we congregate to celebrate the gift that is the state-of-the-art school behind me for students, families, and our community. Our celebration today is one that recognizes and acknowledges each person who has contributed to this project from its inception, beginning with our visionary superintendent, our courageous and student-focused board, the voters in our community who chose to prioritize education, those involved in planning, design, and construction, and more recently, those that occupy this space to further the mission of the Thompson School District. We truly are empowered to learn, challenged to achieve, and inspired to excel. Before we begin, we're honored to have the presence of federal, state, and local elected officials and representatives of their offices. Please help me give our elected officials a big round of applause for their support of our school. Many Thompson School District employees have contributed to this project over the past several years. A special thank you to Zach Chambers and the entire operations and bond departments. Yeah, you can clap for him. Steve Most for his career and technical education expertise and leadership. Thank you, Steve. Lisa Adams for her curriculum expertise, planning, and advocacy for engaging student learning experiences. Thank you, Lisa. Kim Akeley Sharon and the Thompson Education Foundation, thank you. And our colleagues in the Learning Services Department for their ongoing support and direction. Thank you very much. I also want to personally acknowledge and thank DLR Group for the refreshments this afternoon, and specifically Mayraj Peer for his collaborative approach to planning, programming, architecture, interiors, graphic design, the whole thing. Thank you, Mayraj. I would be remiss not to thank JHL constructors and specifically James Torres, Stephen Shoneman, and the entire crew for providing a relationship-based approach to the construction process. Their knowledge, experience, and expertise were evident in all aspects of their work and in all aspects of this building. I also want to thank the entire Ferguson and Thompson Career Campus staff for their flexibility, grace, and unwavering commitment to leveraging this amazing space for the benefit of the students we serve on a daily basis. Their commitment to authentic, relationship-based student experiences will serve and impact this community for years to come. Thank you. In education, we recognize and value the community we serve and appreciate beyond belief any and all the support that our local community provides us. We are honored and privileged to have an amazing relationship with numerous local organizations and two major partners, Foothills Credit Union and Otter Cares. Please help me give a round of applause for those in our community who give back, who seed innovation, and inspire and motivate students to reach their fullest potential. Thank you. Earlier, I mentioned the gift that this state-of-the-art school behind me is for students, families, and the community. At this time, I want to share two brief stories that demonstrate how impactful this space has and will continue to be for our students. The first story is about a spring 2021 Ferguson graduate. Nate, like many Ferguson students, was an at-risk student in the eyes of the state and the education system. Nate entered into Ferguson halfway through his 10th grade year with only 2 credits to his name. Over time, he settled in, began building relationships with trusted adults, and began making progress towards graduation. After 2.5 years at our previous location, Nate stepped into this building for the first time last fall. When I made contact with him just inside the front entrance, he was standing there looking around with his eyes wide open. I asked him what he thought about our new space for teaching and learning, and he looked at me with tears in his eyes and said, I quote, "I can't believe they built this for kids like us." It was at that moment that I realized this amazing place to teach and learn helped solidify Nate being at risk for graduating high school, not at risk for dropping out. This is because he felt safe, supported, and I think most importantly, valued in our education system. My second story is about a student who currently participates in the information technology pathway at Thompson Career Campus, a space and a program that was not available to all high school students before this project was completed. Katie is a second-year TCC student with a dream to go into mechanical engineering with a minor in computer science at Colorado School of Mines. Katie started at Thompson Career Campus with limited experience or knowledge of computer science or information technology. She embraced the program, quickly started building skills and applying them to passion projects at both home and school. This past summer, Katie began using the skills she was learning in the classroom and applying them in a real-world setting during a summer IT internship with the district. She is now considering an IT apprenticeship through the district, which will allow her to work in her field of interest and receive financial compensation. Not something I was able to do as a high school student. Katie plans to use the money earned with her new skills to pay for part of her college, enabling her to finish her associate's degree and ultimately transfer to Colorado School of Mines. Not a bad trajectory for this amazing and talented first-generation college student. The IT Pathways program provided her access to high school and college credit, in addition to industry-recognized certifications. Most importantly, however, is that Katie will have a competitive advantage after high school. By this, I mean she will leave high school with robust academic knowledge, paired with powerful technical and professional skills that will complement her confidence and surely help her reach her academic goals and dreams. In closing, I want to thank each of you for being here today and letting me share two of the many student success stories that play out daily on our campus. During today's ceremony, you will hear from our superintendent, the president of the Thompson School District Board of Education, two of our major financial sponsors and partners, and from our assistant principal, who will later outline the events following the ribbon cutting. Now I have the honor to introduce our next speaker this afternoon. Please help me provide a warm welcome for the Thompson School District Superintendent, Dr. Mark Schaefer.
Thank you, Jason. And Dr. Germain did a really nice job thanking so many people, but I would like to take this opportunity to thank Dr. Jason Germain for his courageous leadership and all the work that he does. So here we are at a grand opening of a grand facility, and yet this facility has been open for 14 months because we started serving students last school year. And of course, because of all of the COVID opportunities and different curveballs that it brought us, we really weren't able to do a formal ceremony such as this or really do anything in person. So this truly feels like a grand opening because here we are in person celebrating it on an absolutely glorious day. Ferguson High School and Thompson Career Campus is a beautiful facility. But what this facility is about the people that reside and occupy the space each and every day. It's about our extraordinary students, our students that attend two great schools in one. And it's about our very talented and engaged faculty who work with our students very passionately to ensure each and every one of their successes. In the Thompson School District, I often talk about three key goals that we want all of our graduates here in our district to aspire to, and that is we want each student to be college, career, and community ready. And this facility checks all of those boxes. While we know that not all of our students will go on to college, it's incumbent on us to make sure that they're prepared for college. And certainly every course that's offered in our career campus offers college credit, so students are able to earn both high school credit as well as college credit. And many of our Ferguson High School classes also offer college credit as well. And so the rigor, the relevance, the preparation for college certainly takes place in this facility behind me. We also talk about careers. We want our students to be career ready. And certainly, when we think about the Thompson Career Campus, that's exactly what we're doing. We're preparing students, we're giving them industry certificates, we're providing them with experiences, robust opportunities to prepare them for the workforce. Ferguson High School, they have opportunities such as Ferguson Fabrics or an amazing coffee shop, which also prepares students to understand what it's like to work in careers and get those necessary opportunities to prepare them for graduation. And then community ready. This building, this facility does extraordinary work partnering with our community. And I often talk about the community being Big C community because that's all elements of our community, from our higher education, Ames Community College and Front Range Community College, to our partners here in business and industry in northern Colorado, to local businesses here in Loveland and the Berthoud community. We are deeply ingrained, we are deeply immersed in the partnerships of the community to prepare our students to graduate and to enter our community as productive citizens. I could not be more proud of the work that's taking place in this facility. I could not be more proud of the support that our entire community has given us to make this a very special place. While this is month 14 of this incredible facility, I have high hopes and aspirations that this is going to be a facility that we can all be very proud of. On behalf of the Thompson School District, thank you for your support. And again, this is going to be an amazing year, and we couldn't be more proud of everything that is taking place here. Thank you so much. It is now my privilege and honor to introduce our Board of Education President, Lori Vista Ward.
Well, welcome, and thank you all for coming out today. As Dr. Schaefer mentioned, this is a little delayed. We had hoped to do this over a year ago, but it's great that we could all be here together today. Pardon me, but the sun is right in my face. Dr. Germain mentioned that there's some elected officials here, and I just want to give them a quick call out by name. And if you just hold your applause until the end, I'd appreciate that. We have here representing Senator Michael Bennett's office, we have James Thompson from his staff. We have representing Congressman Joe Negus's office, Kim Redd from his staff. We have Larimer County Commissioners. I saw Jody Shattuck McNally come in, and I believe, no, we don't have the other two. Well, John Kafalis and Kristen Stevens, wherever you are, I know you're supporting this great new facility we have here. And I believe we also have Loveland City Councilor Don Overcash present. Don, are you here? I heard you came in the sun. Okay, great, thank you. And if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I do want to introduce my board as well. I'm going to start with my Vice President, Pam Howard, and my Secretary, Barb Cruz, Treasurer, Don Kirk, Berthoud Representative Stu Boyd, and the newest member of our board, Jarrett Roberts. And I think I caught everybody. If I missed anybody, I apologize. You can give them a big round of applause now. Thank you. The beauty of going after these two guys is I don't have to say much because they've said it all already. But I do want to emphasize the community partnership that brought this facility, this building, and the programs in it about. It's an amazing partnership that we've had with the supporters that have been already mentioned, as well as just input from the community on what they wanted in this type of school. As well as, of course, always want to thank the voters of Thompson School District for realizing that vocational education and the alternative type education program offered by Ferguson High School are just as valuable as any other programs that happen in any of our other buildings. So thank you very much for your support, voters, and appreciate you being here tonight. And I'm going to turn it back over to Jason Germain.
All right, I have the honor and privilege to introduce Mr. Matt Logan, Chief Marketing Officer at Foothills Credit Union, to provide our partner remarks. Let's give Matt a nice big welcome to the stage.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Matt Logan. I'm with Foothills Credit Union. And I was here tonight just to talk about the partnership between Foothills Credit Union and Thompson School District and the Thompson Career Campus. It seems like years ago now, we came into the Loveland area. We merged in with a local credit union. And when we came in, that local credit union served the Thompson School District. And we knew when we formed that partnership that we wanted to continue to serve that partnership and give back as much as possible. And right away, we actually teamed up with Thompson Education Foundation. And they were a great resource for us, still are today. Kim's done a great job with us. And they introduced us to a lot of people at the school district. And there was this rumor of this great new concept in school coming about. And as soon as we heard that, we said, that is something we definitely want to be a part of. And over the years, those rumors actually came into fruition. And now we have this wonderful new school, great resource for the students. And it's just another way that the credit union looks at how we can give back to the community. We're always looking at that way. So we are a proud partner of the information technology pathway here. A lot of people actually say, well, how does banking have anything to do with information technology? Actually, we have a lot to do with that. We do a lot with that internally, and so we thought that was a good fit for us. But we're just here to support the overall school and the program and the district, and we're happy to be here today. I also want to give a few other shout-outs real quick to some other people. I mentioned Kim with TEF. Again, she's awesome to work with. We also worked a lot with Steve Moose and Susan Scott on this as well. Since the school's open, Suzanne Ellis has been a great partner of ours and has actually allowed us a lot of opportunities within the school with the teachers and the students, so we appreciate that a lot. Also, Christina Brown, one of the teachers here, she actually came and toured our location just down the road here and brought us some gifts from the students to say thank you for that sponsorship. So we really appreciate that. Thank you, Christina. And then Jason has also been great. We've had a few tours here already with some of our other management team, got to tour the classroom, so that was great as well. And last but definitely not least, one of our very first people that I was introduced to at the district, and who's actually been someone who's connected us with a lot of people that we've met since then, is Robbie, and I know I'm gonna mess up her last name, but Stokavaz in the school district office. She's been a great connection for us as well, so I wanted to give a shout out to her as well. So, but again, I hope you guys appreciate this as much as we do, and I hope you enjoy this evening, and thank you for having us.
All right, thank you, Matt. Please help me welcome next Ms. Tricia Vincent from the Otter Cares Foundation.
Hi, everybody. Good evening. Really excited to be here. I'm Tricia Vincent with the Otter Cares Foundation. It seems like thanks is a big theme this evening, but I would really be remiss if I didn't start by saying a deep thank you to Dr. Schaefer and Dr. Germain and Kim Akeley-Sharon for the opportunity presented to Otter Cares to partner in this work. We are deeply honored to be a part of it. So thank you for that. No need, there's been lots of applause already, but I wanted to say thank you again. Something that Otter Cares really values deeply is the opportunity for business and education to partner together. We believe that that is what makes our communities great and our students great. And we know that investing in work that happens here at both the Thompson Career Campus and Ferguson High School is really key to making that happen. Today's students, we get an opportunity to talk to them a lot, and as many of you know, they are craving an opportunity for learning that is really real world relevant. They have asked us, we want, what does the stuff we learn in our high school building have to do with the real world? And we want to provide them opportunities to do that. When we see innovative learning spaces like we have in this beautiful building behind us, that provides such a great opportunity. But as has already been said by a few folks, it's not the building alone that makes that happen. It is absolutely the partnerships. So where does business come into play? Really fostering those connections, having deep and meaningful dialogue and connection where not only the education community can learn from business, but I really believe the business community has a lot to learn from educators as well. My goodness, every professional educator here tonight, you guys are superheroes all the time. I think that years and years, but absolutely over the last year and a half, you guys are incredible. So thank you for teaching us as well. We value it so much. I also want to mention that when we talk about investing in education, there are a lot of ways to do that. Otter Cares has been incredibly honored to invest financially through grants to Thompson Career Campus and Ferguson High School, but we also know that investment doesn't just mean money, and we also know that money is not feasible for every business person or community member. The investment of your time and expertise is hugely valuable here as well. If you are a business person who has expertise to share in terms of your pathway, what gaps do you see in the skill set that programs that happen here can help you fill? If you need mentors for your students, if you can offer internships, these things have just as important a value as financial investment. So if you're already investing in that way, thank you. If you haven't yet, I'm sure there are lots of people here tonight that would love to talk to you about how. And just thank you for everyone that is here for supporting these two amazing schools, this one beautiful campus. On behalf of Otter Cares, we are so thrilled to see this opportunity grow and to partner with all of you guys. So thank you.
All right, at this time, I have the honor to welcome Harold Ferguson High School and Thompson Career Campus Assistant Principal, Miss Lisa Adams, to the podium.
Hi, everyone. I just want to go ahead before I start and conclude this part of our celebration. I want to thank Daryl and the front of the house team for all of their hard work in preparing this amazing setup inside and making sure that our building looks amazing for all of you. So, thank you.